Hello again, everyone. Chris and Dave here again, back in Kigali, Rwanda, with our good friend Nichols. We have some interesting things that's come up that we wish to let you guys know about. And we hope to hear from you guys soon.
All right, family, I'm back with Dave and Chris, and they're going to give us some more information about their projects here in Rwanda. And things are going very, very well for them, and they're looking for, well, I'll just let them explain themselves what they're looking for and what they're doing and how things are going. All right, who want to start first?
I guess I could start first.
All right.
Things have been going pretty good here, actually exceptionally well. We've gotten a few other opportunities. We looked into quinoa. So that's going to be the next big project that I'm sure we'll probably dive into. We have a big tour tomorrow scheduled to tour the facilities, the grounds, the fields, and we'll be bringing you guys back video for that. And we're also looking to get into the coffee business. So things have been going great here in Kigali, Rwanda.
Yes, and the partnerships that we have developed have been better than expected. So we just had to return to talk business face to face. So that's why we're back right now.
All right, so you guys were just here 2 months ago. So what brought you back so soon?
So yeah, we have established relationships here on the ground, so we wouldn't have to come back and forth so often. But like we talked about the quinoa opportunity, we were having virtual meetings. We had several virtual meetings, and it's kind of hard to conduct business a world away. So after gauging what was going on here with the guys that we have here on the ground, we kind of couldn't get a good feeling. We couldn't get a warm and fuzzy about these companies virtually. So we had to take the opportunity to come back because, like I said, this is going to be a significant partnership. So anytime you get yourself involved in something like that, you really need to be there to see what's going on and feel it for yourself.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
you
yes.
definitely need to have your feet on the ground and see what's going on. So what are the new commodities you're going to add to what you already have so far?
Yeah, so like we talked about the quinoa. The quinoa it's huge. That's a superfood.
Yes.
And as we know, a lot of people are getting into health. Over the last 10 years, everyone has been like really, really into health and being health conscious. So quinoa has gained traction and been introduced as a superfood now. So we think that's going to be a huge opportunity for us.
Okay, and so can you describe what green revolution is and what it is for our viewers?
Okay, so yeah, you guys from our website and from us talking in general, you have heard us say green revolution. So Africa is one of the last continents who have yet to experience that green revolution due to the lack of equipment and things like that. So what a green revolution is when a farming capacity, let's say on a continent, goes from a lot of mechanical things to a more automated system, to where we introduce technology into the process. We get rid of all the paper booking and stuff like that. We introduce technology. We introduce heavy farming equipment, so there's not so much men and women in the field doing all the cultivating. It's done by the heavy farming equipment and stuff like that. So we just infuse technology into the whole mix of things, and that way you go from say 20 tons harvest to 40 tons per harvest,
Exactly.
and sometimes 60 tons. So you can
Yes.
ultimately almost triple your output capacity, which is
Yes.
which means more jobs for the surrounding locals, which means more money for me, more money for you, more money for the families here, and they can ultimately live a better life. They can come from the substandard way of living and come to the mainstream. So we want to do our job in helping to usher in this new green revolution that we talk so much about, and we're hoping we can really play a big part in doing that.
Okay, well, what about, since our last interview, have you gotten like a lot of feedback, excuse me, a lot of feedback from people, that's watching the video and interested in the
Oh yeah,
the commodities?
Yeah, so we definitely have gotten awesome feedback, and one thing is that we have partnered with people, and this went beyond Dave and I's imagination for this first round. We thought it was going to be a lot of local people investing, but now we have partners on 4 continents. So we have people in the United States, North America, we have the UK, Europe, we have Australian partners, and we have African partners now. So it's just been phenomenal. People are really seeing the opportunities that we are making available, through this agribusiness investing that we're doing here on the continent. So the support has been awesome.
Okay, so how do you feel about investing in Rwanda?
I feel great about investing in Rwanda. I mean, this is my second time back. It's going to be many, many times.
This is Dave's third time.
Yeah, Dave's third time back. He drugged me over here with him, and man, he couldn't have done anything better. It's so great here. So we're not only doing business in Rwanda, we're doing business right now in in Tanzania and Uganda. And the whole EAC, the whole Eastern African community, has embraced us immensely.
That's
So
great.
it's just been great. It's just been really, really good.
All right, since you guys are really getting good in the investment world over here, are you finding it hard to find companies to invest in?
Man, Ty, not at all, man. We have a few liaisons that's here on the ground, so they've been doing a pretty good job about contacting new companies and putting us in contact with new investors. So we haven't had any problems with finding new companies to invest in.
Oh, that's good.
And actually, we've also, I'm sorry, Chris, to cut you off, but also actually we've had a couple of companies to contact us through your videos without even going through our liaisons here on the ground. So
Oh, that's great.
It's been great. Better than expected, for sure.
All right.
Yeah, the Africa Investment Guide has definitely been a voice and an outreaching hand to the community. So that's awesome.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
Yes.
So, what about the people who you are investing with? Do they own the land, or do they lease the land, or how does that work?
Okay, so both. That's a two answer question. So
Okay.
they own a lot of land, but at the same time, with the expansion of this industry, they can't possibly own enough land. So it's like a co-op that's formed with a lot of farmers and landowners involved in this co-op who they are partnered with. So it's like once they get the request for an investor to invest a certain amount, then they would reach out to this co-op, and whatever farmer or landowner's name is at the top of that list, if they have the land available and ready to go, then they would actually get a contract and they would lease the land that way. So it's opportunity to grow everywhere. And these farm owners who own this land, a lot of them do not have the funds or the resources to cultivate their land. So it's a lot of land just sitting, and they own a ton of it. So it's hectares upon hectares available here. Just good arable land. Yeah.
And that's good, because you're not only helping yourselves, of course, but you're also helping the local people and the local economy.
Absolutely.
So that's really a great thing that you're doing. That,
Yes.
that both of y'all are doing. It's really good. I like that, because since we're coming over here, some of us anyway, since we're coming over here, I think it's great that we're also helping other families as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's one of our driving factors on doing this. David and I, we are big on helping others. We don't just look out for ourselves. So in doing this, that was just like the extra push that it took to make us go all out, go the extra mile, because for every hectare that we invest in, we're creating many jobs. And you can go out
That's
there.
good.
You can go out there to the lands and the fields and see tons of people all over the mountainside working, and it gives you a nice warm feeling in your heart to know that you gave all these people the opportunity to make money, to feed their family, and to live a better quality life ultimately.
Well, it looked like you guys about to be doing a ton of business then, because people are constantly asking me questions, and I know they're constantly asking you questions because I'm forwarding the emails to you. So
Yes.
So what's next?
So, well, this is not in the short term, but if we're going to be in the EAC doing business, then ultimately we're going to look at getting a large swath of land that we own ourselves, and
Yes.
you own, our partners here own.
Yes.
So anybody who
Right.
comes and joins Harmony Village 100 will ultimately be a partner and own a piece of this land. So we're looking at going much more big, not in the short term. You know, it's a maybe a 5-year goal, but right now we're just here to uplift everyone, give everybody the opportunity, uplift the starting with the EAC, the East African community. So that's our intention. That's our intention.
Okay, so do you have, excuse me, you have like a contact number or website you want people to go to get in contact with you if they want to partner with y'all?
Yes, we're at harmonyvillage100.com, and that 100 is the number, harmonyvillage100.com, and from there you can access our personal emails, our business emails, our cell phone numbers, and we answer all of the time. We answer your emails and stuff in a timely fashion. So yes, that's it, harmonyvillage100.com.
Okay, and do you have any like last words or anything you want to add?
Man, just thank all our partners. Thank everybody who's been contacting us and believing in us. And you guys are definitely motivating us to just push hard and go forward and do better. So just thank everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, and I don't really want to be long-winded, but just at the end of this,
Oh, we're used to it. No, I'm just joking around.
yeah, so everybody know about the 4 quadrants of money. You got the employee, the self-employed, the business owner, and the investor. So whereas the employee, we have to go to work every day, punch the clock, and make money for that company that we're working for. For the self-employed, we also have to go to work every day. If we don't work, we don't eat, you know. And then for the
Exactly.
business owner, they're in a better position because now they're commanding a lot of people that's actually making them money. But that's not the ultimate goal of being a business owner, because your business can kind of flop too and go south. We all want to get to that 4th quadrant of investors. That way, if you don't work, you still eat. You know, if you
Yes.
get sick and you want to take a month off, you still eat. So
Exactly.
that's the main thing. We want to become full-time investors, and we want you guys to become full-time investors and build that that wealth for your family, generational wealth. So that's what it's all about for us. It's over for the 9 to 5s and the hard working and the sweating. We're going to be all investors, and we're going to all rise together.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Yes.
So that should just about wrap this up.
Thanks, Ty Nichols. We appreciate you,
Appreciate
guy.
you, Ty.
You're the best
All
Africa investment guy.
All right, thank you very much, and I'll talk to you gentlemen later.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.